Yo, we are live. Before we hop into this, if you want to check out the description, you can see the timestamps for the top 8, top 4, and finals. Also, the winner of this tourney will get $300 USD plus 15 custom DB grinder sleeves. And then also make sure to check out my sponsor, Midwest Gaming, for giving me $50 for this. I appreciate you. And yeah, now I just gotta set up stream. So you can go skip forward if you want to. You gotta pull up chat real quick. So the tournament will be starting in 30 minutes. There is 8 people qualified for the tournament already. Hopefully they all show up, and then they're gonna play for some money. And if some of them don't show up, then I'm just gonna take people from high rated DB, put them in the tournament. So if you're high rated, you might want to stick around just in case. This isn't high rated, right? Yeah, it's low rated. Contact seat. Beautiful. He said, hey, what's up, Grinder? Hey, yo, what's up? Said, yo, what is this, the finals? This is, I did 4 weeks of qualifier tournaments, and then this is the qualified tournament. Never came up with a name for this. Said, going to like this stream. I appreciate you. So, yeah, I mean, they're just going to pass here. I mean, this isn't like a bad card to end on. It's better than ending on some other things. But, yep, hopefully stream goes well, internet doesn't go down or anything. Battle. Oh, they're going to get hit with evenly. I feel like they're just bluffing. Ha, I knew it. I was gonna say, I feel like there's no way they're playing evenly. Oh, I don't like that card. So what's up? Is this my favorite spectator streamer man spectating my favorite banker man? Whoa. Is that Trishula, the best streamer on Twitch? Said contact C or retaliating C. I mean, they go after different matchups. So guess if you're more scared of like one matchup, you put something in against that. Because retaliating C is kind of like just for Shaddolls. I mean, you could put it in against like other decks, but it's not that crazy versus them. Like this would be like obviously like better versus like Prank Kids or like Pure Zoo on Tri Brigade. So it depends on what you're trying to stop. But they just set 3 and pass. So now they're just going to get hit with an access code. Yeah, this wasn't even, like, impactful. Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. But I cannot wait for this tournament to start. Actually, I'm going to like not start it now, but like create the sign up. Did I close the one from last week? Yeah, I did. Seemed like every week I was forgetting to do that, so I just wanted to make sure. I should probably change that. There we go. So you can't join this if you aren't qualified. So you'll know if you're qualified. It's crazy how they've gone through like half their cards already. Like 2 Fractal, 2 Nerval, 2 Kit. They have like 1 of each of those left, and then 2 Karaz. I still like this deck. I can't wait till it gets the support. Also, I thought that Lightning Vortex set was coming out today. I didn't know it was coming out like weeks from now. I almost uploaded like 7 videos yesterday just because I had a whole bunch of extra replays and I was just going to shove them out before they just didn't matter anymore. And then I was talking about it. And my buddy was like, nah, it doesn't come out for weeks. I thought they were like doing all the spoiler stuff this week so that way it came out on Friday, but I was just extremely wrong about that. So only because you stick to YouTube, oh, he just judgment the summon of access code. Doesn't access code say you can't respond? They strike the summon, but it says you can't do it in response to the effects. There's no effect if it has no summon. You upset? I see. Thank you. I got confused a little. No problem. No problem. Shout out Trish for helping out. I'm bad at reading chat. Oh. I mean, I guess that force. Yeah, it's Tri-Brigade Mirror. Alright, fair enough. So, forcing this out now. Had they even used the bounce yet? Like, if they haven't used the bounce, then it probably is just game over, right? Because they could just revolt. Or, I mean, I guess they can't revolt here. Well, I mean, they could. They'd have to do, like, chain link. Why? What? Well, yeah. Yeah, you can't bounce twin. What zone are you summoning to? It should have been Chainlink 1 Twin target Revolt, Chainlink 2 Amirage, target Ancient Warriors, Chainlink 3 Revolt to summon Omen, and then they'd get Kit to dump, you'd get Omen to banish, and then they'd have Kuraz plus something else, and like the normal summon bounce, and then it's like, do they have a Beast and Kuraz? Like, you gotta put them on that. What zone are you summoning to? I'm just going to watch them. They're going to find out in like 2 seconds when they go to Link Summon. I already know they will. Just kidding. Could have just did that. I don't get how people don't know Amirage effect. Like, this card has been like in Invoke decks for so long. Like, since it came out, I think. But yeah, like we even saw like in a video they messed up with Amirage. I don't know if that video came out yet, but it will if it hasn't. They messed up with Amirage, and now here they're messing up with Amirage. Did you watch any of the Lightning Overdrive stuff? And if yes, what decks do you think will get the biggest support? I haven't watched any of the Lightning Overdrive stuff. I saw like that they released like the Black Rose Dragon Starlight Rare. That's cool, but I know like Drytron stuff is coming out in it, and Scrap Raptor. So like, I don't know how good Scrap Raptor is gonna be. I was told it's really good in Dino, so maybe that'll probably boost Dino if it's actually good in that deck. I've never like tried it or theorized it. And then Drytron will for sure get a buff. I was gonna talk about it in a video, but I think like Millennium Eyes, like the ultra rare version, like the level 1 with instant fusion, and then instant fusion ultimate rare, I think those are gonna go up in price, especially the instant fusion, because there's like there's not that many copies of it. So like, you could definitely like buy those cards and make money, but I didn't feel like making a video dedicated to it, and I also didn't feel like doing it in the middle of like a high rated DB one just because I didn't feel like it. But talking about it on stream now, you probably pick those up and they'll probably end up going up. Said they're using Brother to get 4 zones for Omen, but has no zone from Amirage. Yeah. That shark is nice. I don't see how I was sharking if you were talking about me. Because they just, like, they were trying to link with no zones. Not even punished. I got a spicy list for the tourney. Nice. Hopefully we get to see some spicy decks. I know there was like Earth Machine that was doing good in the tourneys, Madolche, like some wild decks. And then we had some like, more normal decks do well also. Oops. I had like a half hiccup there. I don't even know. Said, yeah, Drytron looks good, but expensive, so much secret rare stuff. Yeah, I don't really pay attention to like the rarities and stuff, like new stuff, just because like I'm not buying any of it personally. Also, can't wait to like get to actually show these off to the channel. But I'm gonna show them off now a little bit. Like, look at these. I don't know how well you can see them. I can't move them back and forth. You'll be able to see them eventually. Here we go. Make it a little 8. Flip them upside down maybe to the side. These are the 15 sleeves that the winner's gonna get. And also, I'm gonna throw in this Prank Kid sleeve, because when they sent me these sleeves, they just randomly sent me a Prank Kid one. So they're also just gonna get that because I don't want it. So they're really gonna get 16 sleeves. I might even throw in like a few extra DB grinder ones in case if they break. Because sleeves break over time. Hey, shout out to Frosty Squid for the $1.49. I like the name. 402 said, yo, I appreciate you. Did you send a unicorn? Nice. It's so, like, I think like the live chat donation is cool because you get to like send little things with it. I don't know, I like that. So don't start the tournament yet. It's not gonna start for a little bit, like 15-ish minutes is when I'm gonna start like truly doing it. Can I send you a deck list? Yeah. Hey, by the way, you don't have to send in a deck list for the tournament. They're just doing it to like be safe in case if something comes up, and I can like compare their deck list to that one, which fair enough. I mean, it's not like it's gonna make me do extra work here, so I'm cool with it. Said, yeah, Diviner and Beta are secrets. RIP Drytron players. Oh gosh. Oh god, that's gonna be so expensive. Like, I could just imagine Diviner's price right now. Especially with, like, how Yu-Gi-Oh's been going. It wouldn't surprise me if it's just, like, $80 a piece. It's kind of crazy. But to be fair, people want to do good at the remote duels. Also, I still don't know how remote duels work. Like, nobody's explained it to me. Like, like there's regionals. You top a regional, you go to Nats, you top a Nats, you go to Worlds. Pretty simple, right? How does it work with remote duels? I was like reading it, and I had no idea what I was reading. It was like extravaganza, you gotta do well there to go to a qualifier, then the qualifier, you have to do well there to go to a qualifier, and I was like, what does this even mean? So then I just stopped reading it, but I think I was reading it wrong. I mean, if you only have to top one tournament to get on that stream with, like, where they make a little anime picture of you and you get to, like, play for top 4 prize card, I might end up playing in a remote duel. Just because, like, it doesn't seem, like, too hard. Like, I don't have to play in, like, multiple tournaments to get to the tournament I want to get to. You know what I mean? Said, yo, Science Man in chat, what is up? What is up? Said, Bear Bloom is only a super. Wow, I feel like that would have been like a high rarity card, like a secret Starlight, like they did with Blossom. I feel like that would have been really nice. Said Bill. Stream looking real smooth today. Thank you. Tried to improve it a little bit. Just a little bit though. Can I join? I'm really bad. Nah. You have to be qualified. Scrap Raptor is a common though. That's good. That card, it probably should have just been like an ultra. Like, they should just make all those cards like higher rarity, so that way the set over time does extremely well. And then they can reprint those later on and make them have good stuff to reprint. Please don't judge it. I'm not even going to open it right now, just because I don't want them seeing it. So top 6,400 at extravagance. Wait, so top 64 through 100 at extravagance. Top 8 at qualifiers and top 4 at invitationals. They're free. So you go to an so just so that way I make sure I'm hearing this right. So you go to an extravaganza and you get top 64 at an extravaganza. So that's like regionals. And then you get top 8 at qualifiers, which is like, nationals. And then the top 4 at the invitational would be like the worlds. I just want to make sure like I'm hearing that right or understanding this correctly. Because if it's like that, then I'm not going to play in it. If it was just like, if you top 8 this tournament, then you move on to where you could try to win prize cards, then I would probably have tried it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Can Grand Maju be good? Nah, not currently. Did they both open Barrage this game? They're so nasty. So yeah, they did some good stuff with the rarities this time around. I don't know. I wish that they made Scrap Raptor and the new Tri Brigade higher rarities. I think that makes the set do really good over time. For sure. Even if they were just like ultra rares, they could be like $10 ultra rares or like $15 ultra rares. It may not seem crazy, but like that'll make the set do very good over time. Your thoughts on siding blowout cards like Witch's Strike and Awakening of the Dragon versus Dragon Link? I guess it like depends on what you're playing, but I don't think those cards are like very good. I think like if you're siding like Awakening of the Dragon, it'd be like a trap trick target, I would hope. Otherwise, you could just side in like other going first cards, and those would probably just be way more impactful. But it also depends on what deck you're playing. Because if you're playing like Moki Moki, then your deck just does nothing. You need Awakening of the Dragon to resolve to win. Post-ban list Cosmos go brrr in trap heavy decks, by the way. It depends exactly what deck. Top 4 Remote Duel Invitational gets prize cards. Yeah, I know that. That's like the tournament that's like streamed and everything. That's the tournament I want to get to. I just want to know what it takes to get to that. Also, make sure to check out twitch.tv/Wiseman XII. I think it's showing it all. I can't tell though. But I'm going to accept some people if you are qualified, of course, and only qualified. All these people are qualified. I already know that. Just going to make sure, though, don't want to mess up. There we go. So we got 3 of the people. If you are qualified and you're watching the stream right now, you can join just by going to tournaments, main menu, scroll down the tournaments, click it, the DB grinder, and then click it, and then I can accept you. If we don't get the 8 people that qualified, then I'm just going to be taking random people and high rated. So, being high rated is pretty nice. You'll be able to get to join the tournament. Winner of this tournament gets $300 USD and 15 custom DB grinder sleeves. I was trying to get more prizes for it, but ended up not happening. But shout out to my sponsor, Midwest Gaming, for giving me $50 to put into the prize pool. And then the rest was me. So please like the video. Said Zephyr is pretty good this format. Was the best OTK deck right now. Dragon Link. Lightning Overdrive is valid now. Nah, not for a couple weeks. Pretty much you get a shot at a switch at the qualifiers and top cut, and top 4 of Invitational gets a shot at the prize card. So you don't even have to go to the extravagance then, right? So the extravagance is kind of just like a side event, kind of like a YCS. Tritron, most expensive and best deck in new format, consistent 5 negates and Griffin set order. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, just because like decks are like good going first doesn't mean that they're good going second. There's also a lot of cards that are good versus that deck, like Droll and Cycle Reader. So it'll end up depending. I haven't tested out the deck with the new support while Ben 10 and Carrier are banned, so I'm not sure. But I do know that it can do like the Griffin stuff pretty easily. Like really easily. Like Alpha plus Zeta is so many different combos. So now I'm really tempted to pick up a Tri-Brigade core. Yeah, the deck's fun. For sure. I enjoy playing it at least. I mean, it's only going to get a lot better with the new Link too. That Link is solid. I've seen so many people call it bad, but like, I don't know, you test the deck and it's pretty crazy. Like, Revolt is like the best card in the deck. Card's crazy. So they're going to go for Dragoon, Crystal Wing, Chuchi. We gotta get another card banished so they could like Sean Wu it. Even if they were Ultra, they'd get bought out and become expensive later with all these Rise of the Duelist, Ice Dragon's Prison, for example. Yeah, but that's like, I think that's good for the game. Like, you have to have expensive cards and sets. Like, you don't want to have like just the Starlight Rares carry a set, in my opinion. But I don't know. I mean, they gotta make it to where like stuff's gonna get expensive over time, so that way they can reprint it, and then that would make more demand. Or just make everything like super rare, so that way the game is like ridiculously cheap to pay or play. Can you accept me, or am I not showing? I just wasn't looking. Oopa. Just got yup. Got a week 1 and week 3 qualifier there. So now we're missing Ejaf, Sashu, and Gloss Longy 65. So hopefully they show up in the next 6-7 minutes, or I'm just gonna accept high rated DB people, which I mean I'm okay with. Either way, like someone's gonna win it. But hopefully the people that qualify can actually get into the tournament, so that way everyone's happy. Ooh, and they put up the Shen. Oh, they just normal summon Lulu. Fair enough. I was wondering how they got to that, but this is a really good end board. Like Dragoon, Crystal Wing, Shen, Shuchi, not bad. Imagine the nickname DB Grinder on Konami livestream. Imagine. I wish. One day they gotta put me on their live stream. If I just grind every day, then eventually they won't be able to not notice me. And if I ever go onto like a stream and I'm like playing like as a feature match, because like you know next Nats I'll be in the finals, and then after I win, they'll be like, hey, you want to say anything to the camera or whatever, and I'll just be like, subscribe to the DB Grinder. And then just like dip. Bye. Right? That'll help out. I don't know. Or I'll just be like, Konami, let me commentate the next event. I'm a Nats winner now, please. For Dragon Duel and regular, please. The goal is to get first place at Worlds, so that way I'm the first person to get first and last. I taught Wiseman well, lol. Drop the stream link on the op strat. I like that. I like it when people like drop the links to their channels and stuff. I used to do that all the time. Also, I don't know why my chat was just so laggy right there. It just showed that chat from 5 minutes ago right now. I just refreshed it. So DB Grinder Live, gotta love to see it. How do you join the tournament? Or how do you qualify? You had to qualify over the last 4 weeks. Had 4 weeks of qualifiers. Order is you go to Extravaganza to qualify. Yeah, never mind then. That's too much work. Live stream, yes sir. The best deck in this format, Tri-Brigade Dragon Link, 100% Dragon Link. Bear Bloom is too fair. I shouldn't have to return a card to deck. Facts. You shouldn't have to return a card to deck. I guess that one's like somewhat fair. Like returning a card to deck doesn't matter. But like having to discard 2 for its first effect, and the fact that the other effect locks you in the Tri-Brigades, like, why? I just don't see a reason. Again, it's because like TCG and OCG are like completely different, and they build their cards for OCG. I just don't get why we don't have one format. Does Konami just not like Americans? It's crazy. Like when I went over to Japan for Worlds, you had to drink tea, and like I hate tea. I don't like tea. I literally had to ask an employee. I was like, "Hey, can you give me like a bottle of water or something?" And they're like, we're gonna bring water out after the owner speaks." And I was like, fair enough, but it's crazy. They gotta respect American culture. They should have had some Bang energy drinks out there. You return a card, but you still search. That's a +2. I mean, if you search a card and you put one back, that's even. So yeah, that's fair. I feel like it's good for them to throw us a bone like this every once in a while. They can keep up on cash on the back end and reprints and sets by rarity bumping. What's considered high rated? Both players being or not both, you being in top 200. Oh, you got to be on the leaderboards pretty much. Said, nah, don't dab. Just gotta see it. Just got here. What zoo variation is this guy playing? Tri-Brigade Zoo. It could be War Rock, so all's good. Did Eldritch fall off of the tiers? I haven't seen a topping list in a while. Yeah, Eldritch has not been doing so well recently. Said Grinder, thanks for the Friday tournament stream. Good way to kick off the weekend. Lol, my dream is to be a sportscaster for Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 people think I'm crazy, lol. I feel that. I feel that. I mean, like, a year ago today, I had like 1,000 subs. And then, like, 6 months later, I was, like, commentating PPG. So that was pretty cool. What's your opinion about Dogmatica Eldritch? I think, like, every Eldritch version is pretty garbage. But, alright, let's see if more people are trying to join. If not, then I'm just going to have to start accepting high rated. Oh, there we go. Just want to make sure that's right. Yeah. So, alright, they got 1 minute. They don't get here in 1 minute, now I'm just going to start accepting high rated people. At Glass Longy and EJAF. Alright, if you're high rated, you can join if you want to. High rated is this. When you go here, and then, ooh, look at that. And then you scroll all the way down, and this is 200. You have to be on this to be high rated. So you have to have at least 1,007 rating in matches, not singles. Singles do not count. That's just Mystic Mine and Draco Turbo format. But, yep, all you gotta do is do that, and then you can attempt to join now if you'd want to. 2 players missing? Yeah, so I'm just gonna accept random people now in high rated to take their spots. Nah, I meant you search Revolt, which is a card that goes +2 when it resolves. You banish a card and search off Nerval. Yeah, like over like turns, yeah, it's a plus. What part of the OCG ban list do you think we should adapt that you agree with? I just think it should be one ban list. I don't really know OCG ban list, but their ban list is pretty garbage from what I've seen. I mean, they have Max C unbanned, which is not good. It sound like the third tiding the Dragon Link side for when you want and need it, only hot takes. I guess, like, what deck would you really need, like, the third tiding against? I only play 2. I like 2. I don't side like the third one or anything. Magic Spectre best deck. Let's go! Sub DBG Mermail guy here. Yo, DB, thoughts on Orcus post Lightning, and what's your guess as what's the best deck? I think right now Dragon Link is. I don't know everything in Lightning though. Pendulum Prior deck, let's go. If you imagine a third O after my rating, I'll have 1,000. Imagine. It's almost. Alright, I'm also just gonna make a post on the front page. Meltdown the one or nah? Nah, invoke stuff isn't strong. I mean, it's just like one interruption. I think there's a lot of stuff that puts up more than one interruption that needs to be hit. I'm honestly just about to message Deadly real quick. Just leave your match and join my tourney. We need you. It's gonna be like the 7th tournament that they've won with Dragon Link. What would you hit besides LP? It depends. Like, the ban list still isn't for a while away. Wow. Fair enough. It was definitely worth a try. Oh, are you trying to play a $300 money match? No. Alright, at this point, anyone can join the tournament. I don't even care. Just anyone join the tournament. I don't care if you're low rated, high rated, garbage, world qualifier. We just need someone to play in this. So anyone can join. Said low, B7 go Burr. Yeah. B7 is pretty nice with this deck, for sure. It's getting destroyed by mutants, though. That's crazy. But, alright, so hopefully we got 2 people in here now. I feel like we would, after I said, like, anyone can join. This is horrible. Usually these tourneys fill up in, like, 4 seconds. Said, YGO, Brandon, they're out 1. OCGS, Gearsoon, Galatea. Yeah, they're not banned over there. I know that they hit Galatea to 1, it's like, what? Or they hit Galatea to 2. That, like, when they did that, was so weird. Garbage, I Volunteers Tribute. There we go. We just need one more player. Just need anyone. There we go. Boom, done. Tournament starting. Easy. So, the round said this is in GOAT format. What's up, grinding GOAT format? So what's up? Am I supposed to be in this tourney? Someone just messaged me. I don't know. Tourney just started. If you were one of the people that qualified, oops. But everyone should have joined my Discord. I told everyone to. I tried. I really did. But you can go to your table now. The round will not start for roughly 4 minutes though. So don't start. But you can go to your table and just like sit down. I'll go through that real quick. You just go here, and then you go to advanced unrated, and then you go to 2 out of 3 match, and then you host it. You want to make sure that it's a 2 out of 3 match, If it's not, it's gonna mess it up and make me do extra work, so please don't. And then we'll start watching the matches once they start. So who do you think is gonna win? Just type in chat. Who do you think is gonna win? These are all 8 people playing in it. Single elimination. Winner wins all. I was gonna do prizes for second place and stuff, but I ended up not doing it. I was gonna end up giving second place $50, but I was like, nah, because then they're gonna want to try to split, and we're not doing that here. We don't do splits. Just boom, win the money. GG's. Hey, look at that. They're all in. So the round will start in 3 minutes. Pretty sure you can see this. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can. But boom. So do not start yet. Said I joined my dudes. Said I'm an idiot. I misspoke my B. Said damn, I just missed it. How do I join the room to start? Yeah, I just went through it. Said, how do I, you're great content, brother. Keep it up. Thank you, thank you. So, about 2 minutes, we're going to start watching. Said, let's go, Super, I actually don't know how to say this. Super Peludo? Super Play-Doh? We're going to call him Super Play-Doh. What's their picture? Just a whole bunch of different things. Oh, these are all like Earths. Or, wait, this is hot red, I think. Yeah. I don't know. But, good luck to everyone. G Germs because Gamma best. Let's go. Hey, shout out to Jeff. Sinatra said $10 Super Windsor. Also DB Grinder merch soon. Well, first of all, I appreciate you. Thank you for this. And also thank you for being my mod on Discord. I appreciate that too. But DB Grinder merch, if it does come out, it's gonna be a while. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of merch I would drop. I think if I do drop merch, I think it's just gonna be like a playmat, and then like maybe a shirt. I'm not sure though. But it'd be like very, very, very limited. What is that? How did somebody win when the round doesn't start for a minute? Is this all the replay is? How did somebody lose? I don't know. Isn't that kind of crazy? No idea. Gotta hate to see it. But fair enough. Brio wins round 1, I guess. They got the bye. You can start now if you want to. Everyone can go ahead and start. Ooh, there we go. Or... oh. Never mind. Fair enough. Fair enough. So now a round 1 bye. Alright, gotta love to see that. I gotta pull this up real quick just to get a timestamp. There we go. So, I'll make sure everyone's started. Yup. Alright, can we start? Yup. And I'm gonna go back to reading chat. How do we participate in tournaments? This tournament you had to be qualified for. I had week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4 qualifiers. First and second place qualifiers. So now there's 8 people. I'd highly suggest joining my Discord. You can go to any of my most recent YouTube videos and then look in the description, and there should be a join my Discord here link. So Lowell will wait for the merge. But yeah, I'm going to make them extremely limited. If I do, it'd probably be 5 playmats. Just cause I feel like if I release 100 of them, kind of takes away from it. If you get a playmat, it's wow, there's still 30 in stock. Anybody can get that mat. But if there's only 5 and then you end up buying one of the 5, it's wow, I have one of these 5. I think it just makes it way better. That's why whenever I do custom mat giveaways, I only make one of the mat. I don't even have any of the mats. I have pictures of them though, so that way I can remember what they look like. I made some pretty cool mats, I'm not gonna lie. And then I've had some pretty cool mats made for me too. I think the Emancipator mat I made was nice. And then I made some mats and then they just half the cards on the mats just got banned. I made Needle Fiber and then Jet Synchron and O-Lion, and then those just got banned. Gotta love to see it shirt. So how geeked is everyone about having the side cycle reader again? I hope. I hope Drytron gets really good. I think it's going to be way better than it is now, obviously. I can't wait to see that though. So Lowell, the instant win. Yeah, you're good. You rejoined. Why are all these tourneys during work hours? I don't know. I just host my tourneys at the most random time. I did 1 p.m. This is actually during my work time too. Usually I do it from 9 to 5 is the main prime time. But then I still do other stuff after that. I do this YouTube channel, I do other stuff. But I felt doing it right now, at this time, 1 p.m. is the perfect time to do it, so that way Europeans can also join. Just because I know I have a lot of European fans. Super Pluto is now officially named Super Play-Doh in my Discord. Gotta love to see it. Wait, this is Pluto. Was I just saying Pluto wrong? This isn't Pluto, this is Pelodo. I really have no idea what this word is. I'm so bad with words. Next Friday, I swear I'm competing. I don't know if I'm having a tournament next Friday, to be honest. I might take a week break off of it, because next Friday I might be busy. I'm not sure yet, so I'm not going to full commit to saying there's a tourney when there's a 50-50 if there may or may not be. So we were playing Not a Buy at DB Grinder. Yeah, I saw. Do you think that the Light Charmer Link will be a chase card? If it's a Starlight Rare, then yeah, just because they gotta match the rest of the set. 5 playmats, not 100. There's a couple numbers between 5 and 100. Maybe do that. Nah, 5 is maybe even too much. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep them low quality. I want quality, or not quality, quantity. Quality will be up here, but quantity, I want it to be down here, and demand, I want it to be way up there. So, I want way more demand than there is quantity. I don't want more quantity than there is demand, because then that kind of takes away from the map. You should make a mat and sign it as a giveaway, the army of Italian fans you have. Maybe. I did sign something for someone before, when they want a giveaway. They want a mat, and I remember, I signed the mat. It was my worst signature ever. Whenever I sign as the DB Grinder, I always mess it up. I always put B instead of D first, so then the D looks all messed up. It looks like I'm about to put the BB Grinder. Definitely not good at signing it. Not used to it at all. Then I've also signed a Galatea. I signed a few cards at the PPG. Not that many though. but I signed one mat as a giveaway before. That was like a while ago though. North African 2. Did Tourney start? Yeah, Tourney started. But he swore. Poor DB Grinder, always confused by these European languages, lol. Yeah, like, I don't know foreign words. They're so difficult. Like, I just don't even know where to start. Like, I can barely read English, right? Like, this is tunneler, right? I can get this. This is infinite track. But then you get to this. And I just don't know where to start. Bro, I always forget how grindy Earth Machine can be. Oh, yeah. This deck can take forever. The Light Charmer is a super, not a chase card, but probably comes in Starlight. Yeah, the Starlight Rare will be the chase, obviously, not like the super. Scrap Raptor is a common. Prepare for Dino DNA. Hopefully it gets played in Dino. I just want to see support for everything besides Dragon Link. No more Dragon Link support. Ban that deck. Support every other deck. I'm so bored of LP. It's actually been like 2 years of on and off LP. Over 2 years. It's ridiculous. Where are the mats? I already... Like, the mats I gave out before, like, I don't have them now. I gave them out. PPG grinder. Facts. I got offered to come to PPG a few times recently, but I just said no. I think I can grow my channel more if I just stay here and upload like 3 times a day. Because if you think about it, if I go down there, then my Friday, like most of my Friday is going, so I have to like leave for the airport and then fly down there. And then like Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. So that's like 3 days. I could like pump out like 9 videos and just stream in that time. I mean, I could easily pump out more videos, but on YouTube, if you upload more than 3 videos, then it doesn't give notifications anymore, so I don't. But people make videos, like my videos are extremely easy to make. Like I literally just sit down, record, go over it, done, post. And then like, it's very simple for me. Said you signed a Buster Welt for me when I won a giveaway. I remember that too. I remember that. Peludo, is it like a Mexican name? No, they were saying it was European. But you can say Ecclesia. Hey, whoa. I didn't know how to say Ecclesia at all at the beginning. When Ecclesia came over here to like the US name, I can't even talk. I was still calling it Saint because that was the OCG name. And then literally people were like, every video people were like Ecclesia. And then I was watching videos and I could hear it. Like I would have no idea how to say this. Enter Blathener. That's probably right. Wasn't actually that hard of a word, but usually like I have to hear someone say a word for me to be able to like say it correctly if I have no idea where to even start on it. Super hairy. Fair enough. New Rose Dragons can be played in Dragons. I know, it's so bad. I hate that they keep making new support for the deck. Like, why? The thing that makes me like the most mad is that they hit white and black down the 1 just to release Sacred and Chaos Space. Like, the hit just actually did nothing. I mean, it did something at the time because like the Chaos Dragons were really good with it, but I don't know. Said, dang, so you never coming back to Miami? I might one day, but I don't know. I just don't want to like fly down when I can grow my channel more here. And then also I lose out on a lot of money because then I can't work the entire Friday or the entire Monday, and then the weekends is very busy for like no payoff, and then I have to spend like 12 hours in flights, and that sucks. You got any Fancy Night videos coming up? I haven't recorded any. I might have like some replays. I have a lot of extra replays right now. I have like 20. Grinder, on a serious note, since Scrap Raptor is coming, do you think Ovi or Misk will be hit? I'm not sure. I haven't tested with it. So everyone says Scrap Raptor is really good, but I haven't tested it. I've barely theorized it. Like, I've thought about like normal something that with Lost World Up. It's pretty cool, but I don't know if it'll actually be played or anything. I haven't like built a list for it, but maybe might get hit. It's definitely a chance. Where Dino's at right now, I don't think it'd be hit with the support. I'm just not sure. And he said, "Can you?" Said another 10 for that win from Super Poly Play-Doh. Wait, there was a Super Poly play? I honestly I wasn't even watching. Well, bet. Thank you for the $10 again. I'm not exactly sure what Super Poly play is happening, but I appreciate you. Probably should pay a little bit more attention, but thank you, thank you. You can pre-record and upload as private, and when you go to PPG, you can public it. I don't know, haha. Yeah. Well, you can actually just schedule videos. Like, I'm not actually on YouTube at 10 a.m. every day. I have it scheduled, but I'd have to record so many videos and then upload them while I'm at the PPG, and then the PPG comes out when a new set comes out. So, it usually wouldn't work. Yeah, I guess I don't want to upload like, let's say a new set comes out Friday. I'd have to have all those videos recorded prior to that. So then I'd be uploading old sets for multiple days straight. And also, going there again doesn't really grow me much because like their fan base has already seen me twice. Like, if they didn't subscribe the first 2 times, they probably aren't going to subscribe the third time. Said, bro, he really killed his hand like that. He really killed his hand move. Did you see the new? Yeah. Well, I actually didn't see the name of it, but Ruddy Rose Dragon. So just got home. Tourney started. Yeah. The Dino Discord has tested Scrap Raptor and it's disgustingly good. It makes regular scraps playable. How good it is. Expect to see it at the next big tournament. Nice, nice. I don't know when the next big tournament is, so hopefully Luxury hosts the tournament when that comes out. I said Super Play-Doh. Oh. Super Play-Doh. I thought you meant Super Poly Play-Doh. Oh. That makes way more sense. I was like, I swear there was no Super Poly. Alright. See, I'm a little dumb. Again, I can't read words. But we are seeing them pop off here. Oh, they're about to go for Quad Boral. This card's crazy. I remember when people were calling this card garbage. They're like, I don't know if it's worth playing or not. And I was like, this card is so good. Like, going first, it's good. Going second, it's solid. I really like Quad Boral. And this is a pretty good end board, too, because they have the Toddy and Chamber in graveyard to also play around Dark Ruler, and they have Brotar and Papega Ruler follow-up, and Striker Dragon follow-up, and Boot Sector follow-up, and Levy rip a card from hand. They're going to roll the dice, and they're going to hit this card. Come on, please. Oh, no. I forgot that I can actually click it. Please hit this one. Oh, now it doesn't count to hit it, though. Oh, they're not hitting it. Rip. I always forget that I can actually click stuff. Because I don't know. I'm not used to like being a judge on DB. Scraptor and Heat Soul are probably 2 of the most insane legacy supports of the Master Rule 5. I don't know what either of those are. Raptor, it's one good card. What about Dill? He the GOAT? Oh, I don't like Dill now. Dill used to be so good. I was so mad when people didn't play that card because, like, in my eyes, that card was mandatory. People were cutting it for, like, the dumbest stuff, and it's like, if you play Dill, you just full combo more often, which means you win. And people were like, nah. Even going second, the card just made Sword easier. Nah, that card was definitely good. Anyone that didn't play that card was behind. So we're gonna see Earth Machine combo here. Said, yo, congrats on the milestones on subs though. Keep it up. Thank you. Appreciate you. Also, while we're here in chat, what should I do? Like, what kind of content should I create? I'm down to do a whole bunch of different kind of content now. I'm back in the grind mode. Finally, like all the pain that I was feeling, like in my kidney and everywhere, it's all gone now, off the meds. So, well, right now my mind's still a little foggy, but you know, like tomorrow or the next day, I should be completely back to normal. So, the grind is gonna be here extra hard. I'm ready to, boom, push it. So, what kind of content should I create? You know, I did low rated. I'm starting to include deck profiles here and there and some replays. Just like little stuff like that hopefully makes the content better. Well, low rated is not happening again for a while. Everyone hated that. Most people hated that. I've been trying to include some more like random rogue decks. Like I had like ABC up on the channel, Dragon Maid, Mech Knight, Earth Machine, Cosmo twice. So, this prank's getting hit. Hey, said, because I love you. Love you too, no sus. I appreciate you. Ali B. Ooh, appreciate you. Guys, we've got more donates this stream than we've ever gotten before, like in a single stream. That's crazy. And we're only like an hour in. Or not even an hour in. Crazy. I appreciate you. Really do. I wonder if the Dragon Link nerfs coming up will put Dragon players on Borderland or Borderload Ritual. Not sure. Scraptor is just Scrap Raptor nickname. Oh, fair enough. That makes sense. I hope Drytron, although I sold the deck, could see tier 2 or even 1 with the new support. Yeah, I really hope Drytron gets better. I think that deck got hit so hard for no reason so quickly that I really hope that deck comes back and just... I hope it becomes the best deck of the format, to be honest. Truly. Like, after the next ban list. I think, like, before the next ban list, the deck even has a chance of being, like, very, very solid. But, you know, after a ban list, you know, if they make every other deck worse and they just don't touch Drytron, that's obviously going to help it out. When they come out, of course, Heat Soul's a quick upstart for Cybers every turn. Nice. I don't know what that card is. He did not negate Dark Ruler. Yeah. Is your schooling done? Yeah. I graduated high school like 2 years ago. So. I've been done with school for a while. Then I was going to go to college and then I was like, nah, I don't like it. So I didn't. I did get accepted into a college though. And I had the best grade, or I had the best, like, you had to, like, take, like, an entry test, and I had the best grade on it, and I was the only person in the entire class to not spend the entire time doing it, because you had, like, an hour to do it, and I only spent, like, 30 minutes on it, because I was like, I'm not looking over my answers. I was like, we were just never doing that. Yeah, but then I even got to talk to, like, the dean of the college and all that, but college is not for me. They loved me too. They gave me their personal phone number, told me about their personal life. They're like, look, you can call me anytime you want, but not Saturday. From this time to this time, I gotta go to my nephew's birthday party. But if you really need to call and talk about something, I'll still answer. I was like, holy. They really wanted me. But I don't like college. Said, man, don't tell me you started Tourney. Yeah, I did. Everyone's got to join my Discord. I'm telling you. Join my Discord. It'll tell you everything you need to know about my upcoming tournaments. Like, this tournament's not even a bad tournament. I mean, like, the winner of it gets $300 USD plus some custom DB grinder sleeves that only they will have. Whoa. me and them will have. I'm probably also going to give out more custom DB grinder sleeves in the future, but that would be like a while from now, like months and months away from now. Ooh, chat put me back a little bit. Some deck profiles would be dope because I'm super interested in that Buster Builder build in the recent video. Grinder, I'll send an Infernoble duel. Deck building process could be nice. It's kind of hard to do that since like most meta decks, like I already have like builds for, and I can't really be showing off all my builds because like I don't build them by myself. I don't think other people that I do stuff with would appreciate it if I posted about it. Content, invite judges to discuss the strange rules. It's like I don't know what like the strange rules are though. Heroes as well, high rated of course. Oh, of course high rated. That's not gonna go away. That's gonna be here probably forever. A road to high rated series next format. I don't know. I guess it depends on like what the format is, and like if real life events come back or not. Like for me personally, I don't want to grind this game as hard as I did prior, just because there's no tournaments to play in right now. So it's like I could test a whole bunch, but I'm just testing for nothing. Like I still play and everything right now, but the grind is definitely not as hard as it was before because there's just no tourneys, and I don't like remote duels. I saw somebody on Facebook talk about how remote duels are as prestigious as like a real YCS, and I was like, oh no, oh no. But I can't wait. You know, real life events should be coming back soon. Like where I live right now, you don't even have to like wear a mask when you go outside. So like, right now everything's back to normal. You know, to me at least, it feels like everything's almost back to normal. So I feel like everything should, you know, come back soon. Also, I really don't know why they did it. I thought they were setting up the hot red negate to negate dark roulette, and they just didn't do it. GG's. Good luck. Thank you. So we see them win. So we already have 3 matches over. Guess we'll just watch over these very quickly. So we saw Eldlish versus Buster Blader. I'm fairly certain that this is the deck they qualified with too. Like 99% sure that this is the deck that they qualified with also. It's crazy. It's like this is just so strong. Now they can't get tonight with Ecclesia. I don't know why they admitted defeat there. That definitely wasn't a it didn't feel like too bad of a scenario. It felt kind of even. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just not playing Ice Dragon's Prison. Could be a thing. I saw a lot of people cut that recently and then decided to play TT over it. And without Ice Dragon's Prison, I guess it would be extremely hard to out Dragoon and Eldlish in that scenario. Yeah, it's just game. I love the ding in the deck too. Like everyone plays that. I just love seeing Orcus stuff. Even if it's not like an Orcus deck. Alright, GG's. Okay, so there's only 1 match left. We'll go over this one too. since it's pretty like easy just to like skip through these replays. Mystic Mine. Oh, it's the worst matchup for Mystic Mine. This is the worst matchup for Mystic Mine. That's insane. It's actually Archfiend centric. Okay. Isn't that, this is insane. Like, imagine playing Mystic Mine, you just play against a deck that has a Chuchi in it. Yeah, they can't go for game because Dark Ruler. And I mean, they could set up like Chuchi. Oh, they have Archfiend Eccentric and MST. Oh, and Judgment. This is such a cool card. I love Archfiend Eccentric like in the Pendulum deck. Like, it's so free. Like, and magical Abductor being able to search it. Like, you could play, like, think of it like you could play one MST, or you could play one Archfiend Eccentric, and Archfiend Eccentric is searchable, so it's like you're actually playing 4. I really like cards like that. That's why if I'm playing, like, Terraforming in the main deck, like, side decking a field spell, like, somewhat makes sense. Over, like, side decking something, like, random. Ah, they have Chuchi, but it doesn't matter. Imagine if Mystic Mine wins this tournament. Yeah, that's nice. This card's incredible. I remember when I first read it, my buddy was like, "This is better than the cannon, I think it's called, where like you like gangs a counter each turn you can send it." This card is just 10 times better than that. When I first read it, I just wasn't understanding it. And I was like, "Nah, this isn't better." And he was like, "Nah, you're dumb." And I was like, "Nah, no way." And then, I read it a little bit more, and it's like, wow, this card is incredible. Like, for the deck. I wonder if they're playing the card that lets you stack the deck. The Goddess card? I really like that card. Wow. Oh, even this match is done. The next round will start in a few minutes, so you can go ahead and get to your table. Do not start once you get to your table, though. You can just go ahead and sit down there, and whenever both top 4 is ready, then I'll start the timer. So no like big rush. I mean, you get there in like a reasonable time, a few minutes. So then we see Mermail versus Dragon Link. It's cool how a lot of these players are like playing what they qualified with. Like, playing what you're comfortable with is very good. Like, let's say like there's Dragon Link right now, best deck, but you were extremely comfortable with Tri-Brigade, you were not comfortable with Dragon Link, I would still suggest to play Tri-Brigade. You want to play something that you're comfortable with. If you're not good with the deck at all, you just shouldn't play it. I mean, like in a tournament. Like, obviously you can like test it and like get good with it and stuff, but yeah, we're just gonna skip to the next game. I don't think we need to watch that one anymore. So it's 45 card. Oh, they might be playing the Elise and the Justin Singh build. I saw that deck have 45 cards, and they were playing the Dragoonity stuff. Personally, I don't agree with the list. Oh, they're gonna struggle so hard versus the Mystic Mine player if they have to play versus them. Honestly, it's gonna be beautiful if Mystic Mine wins this. I wonder how many people will say GG's. Have they used this yet? Oh, it doesn't even matter if they have or haven't. There's just no interruptions on it. And there's Appaloosa, so even if there was interruptions on it. Yeah. Slowly but surely this will be game. And then just summon that out, because this does have the effect that lets you like special summon back out, but oh, I guess, yeah, it does get to send it and do that. Fair enough, this still does have a game. So, again, please do not start yet. Just waiting for them to get to the table, and then I'll set up the 40 minutes, 40 versus 40. I'm just gonna re-chat until that happens. I'm definitely a little bit behind. Hey DB Grinder, do you think Effect Veilers gained some popularity? Oh, 100%. Flaming Ice is making it extremely popular too. I don't like it's a light. I mean, that's cool. It's just decent versus every matchup. I think is like why DB rated is full of everything. But all right, 40-minute timer is starting right now, so you may begin. Just gonna type this. You can start. And then let's hop over to the other one. You can start. Then, let's see. Would you do pack openings? I'm very bad at pack openings. Wait, this is the week 4 finals? Oh, they both qualified week 4. Nice. I might do pack openings. I kind of want to, like, I do pack openings now, like, very rarely, but I still do them. But in the future, when, like, let's say I'm at, like, a hotel with the boys, and, like, you know, it's a YCS event, like, Friday night, I would be down to crack open a box with them, just because, like, you know, I'd open the box, and if I pull, like, a Starlight or anything cool, I'd be like, whoa! There's, like, cool reactions. But, like, right now, it's kind of eh. I thought about opening up a Yu-Gi-Oh box with, like, a chainsaw, though. Because everyone got mad when I was cutting the packs, so I might just open it with a chainsaw, catch it on fire, throw some eggs at it, cook it. What do you think about the Dragoonity deck? I don't think it's very strong right now. Mystic Mine, the tier 0 meta threat. Sucks isn't that amazing this format. I lost. Rip. Hey, still congrats on making it to the tournament, though. I thought that Virtual World would not have so many problems against Mystic Mine. Yeah, now they did I, but they just had so many MSTs and stuff like that. I... So what's the prize? Yeah, $300 USD and some custom DB grinder sleeves. Just first place? Yeah. Just first place gets prizes for this tournament. I think water combo has promise, but it definitely needs more testing in theory. I tried theorizing water combos every format, and it's not worth it. Like, it hasn't been worth it for a while. Link Cross was really cool, but even then it just wasn't worth it. But that's definitely, like, one deck I'd, like, look at every format, just because, like, it has so many good cards in it. Like, Prince, Diva, Minstrel, Moon Glacia. I think those cards are, like, very solid. For a while there, like, it was, like, one Needle Fiber or one Prince would get you to, like you play around Dark Ruler by, like, setting up Dweller, Savage, Herald, have cards for next turn, Arguku, Moon Glacia, but it's just not worth it because you can just, like, do better stuff in other decks and have, like, more going second cards and everything. Water is kind of good, but hand traps hurt way too much. Called by 3 help the deck a lot. I think I could play a more heavy going first build like Despot 001 and that stuff. Yeah, I think the 001 stuff is nice in that, but I find that kind of boring. It's for sure good whenever Crossout finally releases, maybe in the next set. Hey Grinder, do you have any tips on how to get high rated? I'm currently 700 and want to get into your high rated DB videos. Just grind. Play, like, a very solid deck. You don't have to play Dragon Link. You could also play like you could really play so many different decks and get up there. You just have to play a lot. It's kind of what it is. Like, it's not hard to get to high rated. You just have to like play enough games to actually get there. But like on my main account, I'm not high rated. My win-loss ratio this format's pretty solid, even though like on this account I played with some weird decks. Like Eldritch, Invoked, Dogmatica, Rocket with like 12 hand traps. And 40 cards, by the way. I like a lot of combo decks, but when all combo decks do the same, yeah, I don't like that either. When you said college isn't it for me, I felt that. If it isn't bonkers, I kind of don't like it, too boring. Link Cross was bonkers. Play Cosmo, it's high rated. Turn up, I made it in time for stream. Hey, what is up? What is up? they did too. See, when is that? 2012? Yeah, I think they're thinking about someone else. I don't know. I just don't host like old format tourneys because like I don't know old format. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot more people play current format than old format. And then also old format, like they have like specific rules that I just have no idea. Like there's some formats, I don't know like what format it is, or not formats, but there's a format where like if you detach Sangan from an XYZ, you get the search. I don't know when that was. I didn't play during that time. I didn't truly start playing competitive until like 2014. Before that, I was kind of just the DN grinder. Playing like Spellbook of Judgment on rated. High rated, is it beyond 1K? Yeah, currently it's like 1008 rating or something like that. You just have to go to leaderboards and look at top 200. And if you're in the top 200 and your opponent's in top 200, then you can send in replays. I want to play Dragon Link because I'm not good with the deck. Fair. I'm late again to join your tourney. I love 2019. I played Pendulum, Magician, Guard Dragons. The deck is very good. I even played Colossus at the time. It's bonkers to pass with Savage Steel Colossus. Yeah, Pendulum was definitely underrated, that format. I was prepared for it because I was testing against that deck a decent amount before Nats. I tested against every deck a lot. I was putting in hours daily. I was confident in every single matchup. Everyone was always so scared of Sky Striker. I was like, that deck's the buy. And yeah, I didn't end up dropping a match to it at the Nats. I remember I was playing 3 Imperm, 3 Valor, and 1 Ash Blossom in the main deck. And they were like, no, change the 2 Valor to 2 Ash. You need to stop Metaverse. And I was like, or they were like, Metaverse and Sanctum, Metaverse and Sanctum. I was like, nah, we're not even worried about it. Deck's the buy. I was straight worried about Thunder Dragon. So I didn't want to build my deck to top the tournament. I wanted to build my deck to win the tournament. A lot of people don't know what the difference is, but if you build your deck to top a tournament, then like it's not too hard to top. But you want to build your deck to win if you want to actually win, which you would want to do at the NAWCQ because you have to make it the top 4 for you to actually matter. Like if you get 5th place, doesn't matter at all. 4th place, big matters. So I wanted Valor over Ash because everyone was chain blocking Skull Dread, and just boom, Valor stopped it easy, and it helped make that matchup so much easier, especially like post side deck because then I'd put more in. Sangan Search Macro Rabbit format. I don't know. The Sangan search thing was dark times in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Facts. Why did you censor me? I didn't. If you put like a link or like a swear word or something, then it probably just auto-censored you. I also made it to high rated, then I slide super hard. Fair. The buy, but I top 4 to YCS with the buy. Nice. Hey, to me it was the buy, you know. You could still top. personally, I thought Sky Striker was horrible. It was like, why not just like play Thunder like crazy, or why not play Orcus? Like Orcus just beat Striker. Really, in that time, a lot of people were on Salad and still think Salad was the best deck. I don't know. I did not think Salad was the best deck. Striker was a really good regional deck, though. I'll tell you that for sure. I played at a regional and I won like, it was 4 of my rounds I won in time. Because it was just like, okay, game 1 takes forever, game 2 takes forever. Oh, there's 4 minutes left. Admit defeat. Game 3, kinda. GG's. Could even side deck like Wabaku, Threatening Roar, just to make it even easier. Because I just needed 1 regional top to, go to Nats, of course. Can we have a look at the Mystic Mind match? Yep, I'll go ahead and peep that real quick. This is game 2, unless if they're main decking this. If they are, they're wild. Oh, do they have a stop for this? This will be huge otherwise. Yeah, that's just game. Unless, oh, what? Ugh. That's just poly. It's just a worse poly. Unless, ah, I was so ready to see it. GG's. Hey, saying GG's to Mystic Mind. Gotta love to see that for sure. Nobody does it. Ever. Macrocosmos, ever to Unlimited? Hopefully not. What kind of acne medicine would you recommend? I mean, it depends. Like, you have Proactive, X Out. Personally, I use X Out, Proactive, and some, I don't know what the moisturizer is called, but I use all that. Otherwise, this would be like 4 times as bad, so you gotta use it. Whenever I get higher rated, but then I start losing, that's my real problem. I don't know how to like help with that. I guess just grind. I'll just like get better, I guess. Striker with Shark Cannon outplayed Orcust Heavy. Nah, cap. Striker was the buy every time. I don't know. To me, Striker was free. I mean, like, game 1 was definitely somewhat difficult. They'd make you go first. And then, you already know it's Sky Striker because they made you go first. And then you set up, like, Crescendo and Redoer. You set that up every time because, like, my list wasn't bad. And then, just kind of hope for the best and hope Crescendo, Redoer do it game 1. But then, like, game 2 and 3, it was free. Everyone on Orcust, they were doing the same thing. They were choosing to go second game 2. They would silent Sanctum, and then they'd be like, oh, I could just no, they were going first. Orcust players were choosing to go first, and they were putting in Black Garden, and they were like, oh, if I just fill up their zones, they can't play. And it's like, that's horrible. They're just going to link away. Like, everyone knew about linking away to get rid of Black Garden before the tournament. Like, I was helping my buddy build Sky Striker, and it was like, yeah, just play this, and he just outed it. But, I don't know. Orcust is dog water. Yeah, now it is. Hand trap, like, never Dark Ruler no more. It depends on what deck you're playing. What? Grinder is a judge? Of course, I'm the best judge on DB. Easy to say GG Mystic Mind when you win. You gotta say it when you lose too. I don't get why people don't. It's like, oh no, I lost to Mystic Mind. It happens. L's happen all the time. Imperial Order ban. I don't think it needs to be banned because like they already brought it back. I just think it should have never came back. Now that it's here, it should just stay at 1. DB Grinder, if you could unban 1 card, what would it be? Trap Dust Shoot to 1. Or Harp to 1. Or Engage to 1. Few cards. Colossus to -1. Orcus is dog water, correction, it's always been. Nah, Orcus was free, like, to play. Like, the deck was so free against every other deck. People just never learned how to play against it. I like Cyber Dragon Orcus. Everyone thought Mega Fleet was an auto win, and then you're like, Infinity Effect, Suck Up Ding, and they're like, oh no, they're on some next big brain plays, and it's like, oh, this isn't even big brain. This is insane how they're breaking this board, by the way. This was Hot Red, Appaloosa, Buster Lock. And they're just going off and still setting up a board. I mean, they do have a lot of follow-up, though. Brotar, Papega Ruler, Boot, Monster, and the Striker. Oh, and they have Nib, too. Like, they're just crazy. Imagine they just keep pushing through this. Honestly, they don't really need to. They don't have anything currently. Just like setting a trap and passing would be nice if they had it. It's not like they have or never mind. I was about to say it's not like they have Tunneler in grave, and then I looked at the first card in the graveyard, but it might not even be worth using. Bring back Synchro Ib. No, that card's stupid. That's a card that should have never came out. I think it was crazy. No matter what deck you played it in, you knew that you were full comboing once you summoned it. The new Ignister or Ignister support would be able to search order crazy enough. I mean, it's not hard to, like, search order. I mean, you can, like, Beatrice send it, and then Griffin set it. Like, Drytron's going to probably end up doing that. Burning Abyss has a higher win rate than Eldritch on YGeoScope. You also gotta think on YGeoScope, there's like a lot of bad players playing Eldritch. YGeoScope percentages just actually don't matter, in my opinion. But yeah, Eldritch is pretty trash. BA is probably just better than that deck. Pot agreed to 3, imagine. Said they're killing it this tournament. Facts. Super Play-Doh is popping off. If they revive the Eternal format decks, would you rather have Mermaid or Harp for Orcust? Harp. I wouldn't want Mermaid back. Card's crazy. Colossus or Gold Sark to 3 for Thunder. I want to say Gold Sark. Could end up being broken and other things too, but I don't think Colossus should ever come back. Currently, at least. And Stalio to 1 or Gazelle to 3. I think they should do, like, Stalio to 1 would help or would help Salad more than Gazelle to 3 in my opinion, but I mean, realistically, they could just bring back both, and I don't think it'd make too big of a difference currently. But if they make new support for it, that would make sense for them to bring stuff back. He's still going, wow, once LP gets banned, Ib decks could be very interesting if it ever gets unbanned. It still would be broken though. I don't know. It's a really broken Synchro 5. Kind of like Denglong. Card's kind of crazy. Ooh, what'd they draw? Tracer? Oh wait, never mind. I forgot they put another monster on board. So this is actually just Reborn, not Hand. Oopa. Maybe, yeah, it might not have been worth to try to keep going, like I said. Because then you kind of put them on, like, oh, you have to top deck this to keep going. Because it's not like this could crash in the token, right? Because this has Trencher and Dozer, which is 500. Yeah, this wouldn't be able to crash into this, so it's not like they'd be able to, like, do Brotar stuff. So it might have been a misplay there. Unless they have, like, a hand trap, which could, like, help stop this or interrupt this. Do you think Drytron is going to be tier 1? I don't go by tiers because I don't really know what it means. I don't know. Tiers are weird, but Drytron is definitely going to become better than it is now. I'd rather have Mermaid back to make main decking Ibly worth it again for Orcust. But Orcust is in a deck without Harp, in my opinion. Like right now the deck is like really, 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 really trash to every other deck. Like compare Orcust compared to Dragon Link, Orcust is garbage. Like dude almost will never win the matchup. So like they need to make the actual engine itself stronger. Mermaid will be played in other decks. Engage the one would be cool, no engage. These Dragon Link builds remind me so much of 2017 Spiral, same combo almost every game. I don't know about that. I think like it was way different. There used to not so many answers to Striker or Orcust. Was amazing going first and second. Not many sidecars to stop the deck besides Lancia. Yeah, the deck was pretty decent. If you weren't on Orcust, you could side deck like System Down and just use it, and that was really good. He just forced Crescendo and then flipped that, and it was almost game. Like most of the time, unless they like ding equipped. But most people were bad and weren't doing that to play around System Down. Please engage L1. I didn't mention engage because it's the only card to bring back Sky Striker, so that's the only real choice. Colossus is at 1 in the OCG. It's not really doing anything. OCG isn't TCG though. We play completely different games. We don't even have access to the same cards as they do. There was a time Pot of Greed was at 1, right? I keep thinking it was a dream. Yeah, it was a thing. That card will never come back though, because it's just auto gonna be played in every deck. Next ban cards, LP Window and maybe Dragoon? Nah. Window won't get banned. They might hit something in the deck, but also maybe not. I mean, we might be moving to a format to where it won't matter as much. Dragoon definitely doesn't need hit. The card is really good versus rogue decks, but against meta, it does nothing. The ban list is also made to like help sell product. So maybe Dragoon will get hit like one day, but right now I don't think so. It takes way too many bricks to even summon it. It's just not worth it. Spiral is an FTK deck in 2017, no. No. It wasn't, because the deck just chose to go second. If you chose to go first to Spiral in 2017, you were just playing it wrong. Going second Spiral was just auto better. 100%. You can ask like anyone that like did well in that format, and 99% of them would probably say like going second was the better choice with like evenly, Reaper, Droll, Gamma, like strong hand traps, solid hand traps. You think Rock or Synchro Eldritch was better that format? Rock, 100%. Isn't true. Sky Striker is now very controlled. It's better to stay like that. Sky Striker can be very dangerous. I mean, with Engage at 1, it's not like the deck is going to like become the best deck. It's not going to change the deck too much. OCG is completely different, especially the max C factor. Yeah, their whole format is just completely different. It's not even like comparable to us. I don't get why there's a TCG and OCG and why Konami doesn't like Americans, but whatever. Oh, I was supposed to write down a timestamp of when this round started. There we go. Engage the 1, yes. Gives him the 0. Return Block Dragon, imagine. The OCG decks are like 30 of the same card, then a varying 10 card engine. We kind of follow their lead in Wave. Feather Duster is one example, but yeah, they're totally different. Yeah. Rock with Block Dragon versus Prime Zoo. I don't like doing like cross-bandless stuff in my head. Like, in my opinion, like, you should compare a deck to what it was doing in its format. So obviously, if you compare a deck from 2020 to 2017, you know, they don't even have like the same card pool. They weren't even like trying to prepare for each other. So you'd have to like change up the list and everything, and that's just too much work. This has been an insane match. There also, by the way, if you're playing right now, there's currently 15 minutes and 35 seconds left in the round. Just to let you know. It's crazy how good this deck is. Like post turn 1. Like, it's not even just like a turn 1 all-out deck. Like, Striker Dragon go burr. Max, nah. People need to move on from Colossus and just hope Thunder gets new support like a Fusion Link or another engine monster. The deck's engine is still strong, just needs a boost. I mean, we had the same ban list as OCG for a long time, then it started to split around 2012. Yeah, but we weren't allowed to use OCG cards even when we had the same format. So we would only have decks for like a weekend. Like, which is very stupid. Why can't we just run off the same time? It just doesn't make sense. It makes OCG and TCG completely different. It makes Worlds just not matter at all. Like, Worlds just... The event simply doesn't matter because how they have it set up, which sucks, you know. The Worlds results just doesn't matter. Compared to like the NAWCQ where that matters. And it's crazy how like Nationals matters way more than Worlds. If Black Dragon was returned, Adamanticators would be more abused and would become better than Rogue. The OCG isn't real, correct. They should just release sets at the same time worldwide. Agreed, 100%. Force Gaming Rocks would be tier 1 if Block was back. Rocks with Block and PK Roxy's would be ridiculous. No thank you. DB, do you think both the TCG and OCG ban lists should be combined? Yeah, I think it should be one ban list. Everything gets released at the same time. I think that should be obvious. It's all about the money. Yeah. If Konami cared about their fan base, they'd get a real commentator. You know, I'm not saying it has to be anyone. It doesn't have to be me. But I wish. I'd be the best commentator they've ever had. I would even put a dress shirt on like they'd want me to. I wouldn't just show up with a random shirt. I'd get a dress shirt, buy a Gucci dress shirt even. Do whatever it takes. With Striker to 1, nah. It would just change. True, Worlds is more of a personal accomplishment for the player. Yep, it's just a glorified locals. Wow, that was game 1. So there's currently 12 minutes and 1 second left in the round. How do you think Virtual World can return to its good old days? Well, VFD. But without that, it's going to take a while probably. But Virtual World could definitely become one of the best decks in the future. It wouldn't surprise me. It's a very solid deck. You gotta open more packs on your channel to get Konami to notice you. Facts. Well, to be fair, Konami also hates DB. So, I truly doubt that they would ever actually do anything with me. just because of them not looking DB at all. And I'm not gonna change my name to like the Yu-Gi-Oh grinder and change up my content just to get recognized by them. Eventually, my channel will get so big that they'll have to recognize me. It won't take long. I mean, think about it. Like a year and a half from now, I think everybody will eventually agree on the best commentator when the time comes. DB in a tux to commentate matches. Imagine. Facts. Imagine. That'd be crazy. I think multi-roll can come to 3 for sure. Striker needs something. Nib token OTK, wow. How much time is left for the round to end? My man's Billy Break and Robert are pretty good, but yeah, we could use some space on the commentating. Yeah, they're not bad, but come on, let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. You can't just have the same commentators every time. Like, I'm not saying, like, even me. Like, they shouldn't have me every tournament. Like, I think they should switch it up. I think it's kind of weird to keep it the same, I guess. Nah, I guess it makes, like, some sense. But switching it up would help out everyone, I think. They hate Ed Pro, but do people with there too? Yeah, but I feel like they really hate DB. I guess you do prove a point though. But my content is like all DB. It's even in my name. What do you think is gonna get hit other than dragons? Think Schism is ban worthy at all? I think dragons need hit. And maybe that's all. Like, the format is pretty good besides dragons. Or the format is very good besides dragons, I should say. Very, very, very good. Like, I think if dragons just didn't exist right now, this would be like one of the best formats. Like, ever. Just joined any Geist games here? Nope. This is the top 4. They should have waited a little bit because there's still 8 minutes and 40 seconds. So post side decking, there's gonna be like 6 minutes left. Yeah, that's enough time to Scarlet. Gotta love burn damage. Oh, they didn't take that long. So they're not playing for time. Well, as much at least. That's crazy. Like right there, I would have played for time heavy. I would have let my opponent combo. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. I'm admitting defeat, going to game 3. Scarlet's in my extra deck. I'm comboing. They nib me. I'm still Scarleting. They gamma me. I'm still dropping Scarlet. Scarlet's coming out no matter what you do. Brrr. Konami wants Duel Link. I really don't know why. I honestly thought about downloading Duel. Okay, alright. I'll talk about it here. It's one time. I don't know if I'm actually going to do it. But let's say I was to make a channel called the Duel Link Grinder. I just realized if I do the Duel Link Grinder, it's going to be the DL Grinder. And that's just going to be Dragon Link Grinder. And that's what I already am. But besides that, I might actually try playing Duel Links. I've never tried it before. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to full commit. I'm just going to download it right now. I know it's free. I swear if they made it cost money. Alright, nice. I was going to say, if they made it cost money, never mind. I'm not doing it. Never mind. I have to... I have to get like the Apple ID password and stuff. So it's not my Apple ID. So, I'll do that some other time. But Striker to 1, no, I don't think it would. True, oh wait. Why does chat keep going back so far? Do you know the player? Huh. I know what you're trying to do here, buddy. Natty's servant the one. They got Dueling Network shut down. Surprised that hasn't happened to Dueling Book. Dueling Book is set up differently, so that way it's like way harder to shut down. Wish that they would have done that to DN too, because DN had so many more people. If you were high rated on DN, like the top person on rated, you'd have like hundreds of people watching your match, like consistently 100 at least. It's crazy because now if you get 100, it's wild. DB is the arch nemesis to Konami. Facts. At least Natty's serving a meltdown. We need Jeff Jones and DB Grinder. You contrast each other if he plays still though. Yeah, I mean I'm gonna be down to commentate with anyone. For sure Jeff Jones too. He's a very good player for sure. Natty's servant is going to go to 1 for sure, because it's at 1 somewhere else. So that Dragon Link opens so solid. Duel Links just takes your money. Duel Link grind equal hours of farming with bots. Hey, I'm down to have the bot grind my Duel Link if that's what it takes to get to high rated Duel Links. I would watch Duel Link content. Oh yeah, my normal content wouldn't go away. It would just be like more content. Cause like I have like a solid, like close to like hour of my day that's almost free, and I'm down to fill that up with something. And also like you could just play Duel Links while like doing anything, right? Like the matches are like pretty quick. If they're like 40-minute long matches, maybe a little different. Duel Links meta has a monopoly on Duel Links, lol. Well, see, I'll do this thing called take money, throw it at them. I'll be like collab with me, and they'll be like why, and I'll be like, here's $500, collab with me, and then boom, I get a collab. Crazy. Money talks for sure. I say just get familiar with Duel Links before committing to a new channel plus content. Yeah. For sure I want to try it. I'm not committing to anything right now, but I'm committing to like downloading it. Duel Links isn't bad, it's very different from normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links plus TCG, you don't need sleep, I guess. No, it's... I don't know, like you have a lot of time throughout a day. Like you have 16 hours. Realistically, more like 15 because you gotta eat. I shower once in the morning and at night. So, you know, that takes time. And like I gotta eat throughout the day. So I probably got like 15 hours. But like I'd rather have my day filled up with like hey, record a Duel Links video rather than sit here and watch TV. Because like I could just have TV on in the background. Like Family Guy, I always got Family Guy on in the background, but I'm never like truly watching it. Yeah. Don't download Duel Links, you'll lose brain cells, I promise. You only see 100 viewers on the LCS finals. Yeah, like nowadays you only... Well, to be fair, when Ryan Yu made it to the finals and won with Sky Striker, there was 300 people watching. That was crazy. It was actually so crazy that DB was like completely freaking out. Like I got the replay and I clicked on the replay and it was like, replay is corrupted, and I was like, please Ryan, send me the replay. Shout out to Ryan, got me my most viewed video on my YouTube channel. Very nice person for sure. There was a high rated Frog player I used to watch back then. He was such a good player. Frog wasn't meta at all, yeah, he was always winning. Might know who you're talking about, crazy enough. They I don't know if it's them exactly, but they went to my locals. Duel Links does not have matches, it's single games. Yeah, but like, does the games take like 40 minutes? DB Grinder plus Duel Links meta. Imagine. The Duel Links content would not be on the DB Grinder channel though, cause I I feel like that would just be right to put on like a different channel. I mean, I already have a second channel. I could just change the name of it. I already have like 1,000 subs too, so like it's already like decently big. Like 1,000 subs is not bad. Like getting the first 1,000 is harder than anything. Like once you have 1,000, like getting to 10K is just not that hard. But getting to 1,000 is extremely hard. It took me like 6 months to get to 1,000, and I started at 400 because like I did YouTube stuff a long time ago, but like I never took it seriously. And then December 3rd until April like 20th, in like that period of time, I got to 1,000. Took like 5 months, and then like 5 months later, I would have been like at like 8,000 something. So like it was like really easy to grow once you already have subs. Bruh, DB Grinders day is 15 hours. You need sleep, man. Well, I get 8 hours of sleep. Like a 16-hour day plus 8 hours of sleep would be 24. I just like working. I mean, I still take time to myself and everything. It's not like that's every day. A lot of Monday through Fridays it is, but I was just about to tell him. Yeah, time. Oh. It's always crazy when somebody says how much time's in the round. I go to check and it instantly hits 0 right when they do that. I always feel so bad, but like this deck can do burn damage. Or, I mean, they can. There is no battle phase though. But to be fair, yeah, I would just keep going because it's single elimination. So yup, you're good, you're good. Did they already use sword? Are they under Dark Ruler? Oh. So it's gonna be extremely hard for them to win this. Yeah. Nah, the games are like 10 or less usually because it's control stall. Oh god, no, Duel Links matches aren't 40 minutes, they're like 5, 15, 20 is pushing it. Nice. Ryan Yu is a genius, so good player. Facts. Shout out Ryan Yu. I remember when he told me a long time ago, like over a year ago, he's like, I'm gonna win the LCS with Sky Striker. I was like, there's no way. I was like, I believe in you, but there's no way. And then I think he bubbled the first one, or maybe top 16'd it. And then the next one just destroyed. And I remember telling him, I was like, hey, next YCS you enter, you're getting your first YCS top, 100%. No doubt about it. Please, I hope you repeat the intro you did. Nah, I'm not gonna repeat that. Is it turn now? Turns? It's single elimination. Konami rules. Nib can't attack because of schedule, right? I don't know if this got negated or not. I think it was, right? Yeah, like it has to be, or Nib just wouldn't have attacked. So, I don't think it's gonna matter though. It doesn't look like it's gonna matter here at least. Nib can't attack, he can't attack, he can't attack. Oh, so schedule did resolve then. Nope, fair enough. Since they can't attack, they choose to put to defense. And then pass turn. They do indeed have a wall here, though. Ryan, you got second at first LCS of this format. If he was playing the signature Sky Striker deck, he would have won. Shout out Ryan, you. I remember that. It was so hype when he won too, because it was like Sky Striker. Nobody was expecting that deck to do well. Also, make sure to check out my sponsor, Midwest Gaming. Figured I'd say that. I was going to say that randomly throughout the stream like 3 more times. They gave me $50 for this, so shout out to them. Schedule resolved, the turn you activate. I didn't know it resolved. I haven't been paying too much attention. I just read chat during these, and then this is kind of like background content. Also, the finals of this is going to go up on the channel. Like, the whole stream is going to go up on the channel, but the finals I'm going to make a personal video out of, just so that way I can, you know, that like, hopefully the finals is a good match, first of all. I think it is. And then also, like, the title of it's going to be pretty good because it's like a $300 match with some custom DB grinder sleeves. So I think, like, the video itself would do... hopefully it does good. Hopefully. No, I think about that all videos. Hopefully they'll do good. I haven't seen Dragon Link perform very well recently. I still think it's the best deck. To be fair, you can't really look at, like, remote duels. A lot of people right now don't want to spend money on the game and pick up, like, other decks. Everyone thinks, like, Dragons is going to get hit. You gotta look at, like, LCS mainly. Those are some loud birds, lol. I know. Like, I hate these birds. They just chirp. That's all they do. They just chirp. I don't know why. Why? Why do birds gotta chirp? Sucks. Ryan Yu makes Striker look like a good deck, lol. Let's go, Earth Machine. ADB, are you liking the daily countdown doing of the player who to win the match? Yeah, like, it's not bad. I still think first is going to get to 50 before second gets to 10. So, reading these real quick. Will they be going for game here? That is the real question. For context, Duel Links meta gets at least 3,500 viewers each stream. Nice. I'm not gonna, like, stream it or anything. I would just upload videos on it. Do you think Invoke Dolls without Dog... Nah, Invoke Dolls with Dogmatica is way better than without it. Like, Nadir Servant is crazy. What do you think... Wait, what do you think will Dragoon get hit? I don't think Dragoon will get hit. Holy... Yeah, that that would not be a very good thing to do. Nope, Seyfried was brought off a Pisty. Right? Yeah. Maxi is why Dragoon was hitting OCG? Maybe. I don't pay attention to OCG because OCG is trash. Yeah. Shouldn't they have used this to beat over this first? And then they would go effect, then negate. Yeah. Still gain though. GG's, that was a good match for sure. But alright, Brianac89 and YGC plug. Whenever you get to the table, I will start the 40 minutes. I think Verte is the problem, not Dragoon. I don't think either of them are a problem. Dragon Ruler's back to 1. Yeah, they could come back to 1. They're not crazy or anything right now. I don't think they would be. Can you see if you can get a Salad DB match? There's no Salad left. Dragoon definitely. Dragoon nor Verte are a problem. I don't see like any of the best decks running those. But alright, yeah, you can start now. I'll type it and then. And then whenever, boom, 40 minutes. Easy. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I gotta get a timestamp for this. $45 versus 50. Holy. Americans overhype combo decks, heroes just control mid-range men. I don't know. I mean, you could say Americans overhype combo decks, but you could also say Europeans just suck compared to Americans. Add that to dab. Said, S for Super Polydo. You think Verte will get hit? No. I don't. Why do people think Dragoon needs to get hit? Like, it's good versus bad decks, but like if you're playing a bad deck, then like you're playing a bad deck. E-Telly to 3, I'm calling it right now. I'm going to my locals. What should I play? Grand Manju Danger. You should play Rock. What happened with the Yugi Tubers tourney? I just haven't done it yet. Like, if that would happen after this, not today. I'd have to set it up too. Hopefully, people like show up to their rounds. Zoo Tri Brigade best deck. Bear Blossom Super Pog. 45 versus 50. We hate to see it. What's good, Grinder gang? What's up? What's up? Gotta hate to see it. Gotta hate to see it. Gotta hate to see it. Dragoon has yet to top 16 at an LCS. That's wrong. Well, maybe this format. I'm not sure though. To be honest, like it may have topped. I don't know. If it's not 40 versus 40, put it in the trash. What tournament is this? This is my tournament, the DB Grinder tournament. The winner of this match will get $300 USD and 15 custom DB Grinder sleeves. And also, this match is going to go onto the channel. The finals will go onto the channel by itself, but the whole stream will also go onto the channel. So, if you missed it, it's alright. Said, bro, I played against Dragoon with mine yesterday, lol. Miss all tournaments. Yeah, like I just said, it'll be up on the channel. No worries, no worries. Grinder, level the content, give me some Unchained tips, lol. Take the deck and just Kobe it straight into the trash. I'm playing. But I don't know. I don't really know like what tips to give for that deck. There's a fusion between Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. I just hate how you can summon Dragoon anytime in the game in OTK. Yeah, but then you have to play bricks for it, and then you're drawing bad cards, playing less going second cards, which just makes your deck worse. So I think overall, even if you lose a game to it, you're probably just still gonna win the match because your deck's just simply better. DB Grinder, what's your job outside of YouTube? I have this YouTube channel. I run other YouTube channels too. 2 of them. They're just Twitch clips. Those are decent. I'm also a day trader, stocks, and a swing trader. And then I have other sources of income, but I wouldn't say that they are as consistent as those. $300 USD. Speak Spanish? Nope. I don't speak anything but English. I might have to enter one of these little tournaments. Grinder a menace today. What do you think of PK? PK is not good. Or Phantom Knights, yeah. Whenever someone says PK, I think of Phantom Knights. I don't think of Prank Kids. Usually people just I feel like people should just type out Prank Kids. What are your other YouTube channels? I don't want to talk about it because it's just Twitch clips. It's not like me. It doesn't have my face or my voice in it or anything like that. They're just extremely, extremely easy to run. I don't get why I don't get why everyone doesn't do it. It literally takes 2 minutes to upload a video. And you have to do no actual work for it. You can do it. I do it while eating a chicken nugget. My left hand is busy dipping the chicken nugget in the ketchup and eating it. My right hand's working. It's too easy. The stock market grinder. I thought about doing that. I really did. Because I really enjoy it. The stock market stuff. It's the thing I enjoy the most. I enjoy it more than Yu-Gi-Oh! For sure. But I don't know. I haven't committed to making a YouTube channel on it. Maybe I need to end up doing that eventually. Other sources of income? Do you rob banks or something, lol? Imagine. So yeah, I just rob a bank every Tuesday, 5 p.m. What's your favorite deck to play right now? Dragon Link. Dragon Link or Tri Brigade Zoo. But with the new support. Why didn't negate Nib? I'm not sure. I'm not really paying too much attention to this match because I have to commentate it after the stream and then post it. So it's kind of just background footage. And then there's actual prizes for this too. Do you think Drytron will be meta once they get Diviner? Yes. How many subs does your other channel have? Not sure. But Lancey after Chaos Space, solid. Oh, even more solid. Way more solid. Holy. It's just so good. It's actually just too good. Nadir 2 OP. Inside DB's mind. How did he just mess up? Or how did he just guess that G? Oh, maybe. Imagine. Is Diviner coming out? Yeah. Be out in 2 weeks. Play Necros, embrace the 5+ bricks in your deck. That cannot even plus if they wanted to work. Yeah, I don't know. Necros I don't like anymore. We're cool. Definitely we're cool. I just like playing good decks most of the time. Pepega Ruler incoming. Pepega Ruler. Gotta have a little intro just for Pepega Ruler. If they like opened one of these or like Skull Dread into it, that'll be huge too. There's currently 31 minutes and 38 seconds left in the round. This is game 2. They said, wait, think, read Black Metal Dragon. BB. It's a brick. Yeah, that's why Grinder has a ski mask. Diviner and short print secret. Imagine. Vander noises coming. Dark Vader noises. What's your favorite deck of all time? Probably Necros in its format. I really like that deck. What do you think is an underrated and overrated deck of this format? Underrated Dragon Link, because people don't think it's the best deck. They're wild. Overrated anything but Dragon Link. I just really feel like Dragon Link's solid. Where did you learn stock stuff? YouTube. Well, I took an accounting class, so like I know how to do all that. It's good to know how to read that kind of stuff, like a balance sheet. Then yeah, I also YouTube online. I never like went to college for it. That's too much work. I'd rather be able to learn on my own time. I'm pretty good at it, I think. You think that pendulum decks can return the meta? No. Do you play paper Yu-Gi-Oh Grinder? I don't know what that is. Rock, paper, scissors? Scissors. Greeting from Peru. What's up? What's up? Greeting from the US. They for sure can just keep going here. 100%. Put back, get a free draw. They still have 6 cards in hand after being hit with Nib. And they have Graveyard Effect of a Lopapega. They got the Buster Engrave. Got Lights Engrave. The Stocks Grinder. Like Yu-Gi-Oh with real cards. Oh, no, not right now. No. I usually never even own cards. I just borrow them for tournaments. Drytron, Vendread are underrated. Every person who plays on Extravaganza tops with that deck. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about remote duels like Extravaganza and stuff like that. Feels like a lot of bad players playing bad decks end up doing good. I'm not saying like everyone's bad, but there's definitely like cheaters in it. For sure. Numeron. But we are seeing them combo off here. Gonna go add Remus. I love how this card can add or send. And like how they have like different options in this deck. Very cool. Grinders should for sure do a channel to talk about stocks. I don't know what I want to do after high school, so learning about stocks is a good start. Oh, for sure. I wish I knew about them right when I graduated. I didn't know about them until like 9 months after I graduated, 8 months afterwards. I mean, I knew about it, but like I didn't know how to do it well. So then when I learned how to do it well, it was like crazy. Yo, accounting quiz time. What's the normal balance of a revenue account? You gotta get I gotta love to see it if you're correct without Googling. What? Said, what's a normal balance of a revenue account? Uh, a normal balance of a revenue account. I don't know. I can read balance sheets, but like I'm not an accountant. I definitely don't want to do that. But yeah, I don't know. I just know how to like read them. Like when the quarter ends, I know how to read it. Also, a lot of cheating in remote duels, like with Latin America extravaganza. Yeah, there's a lot of cheaters. I don't know, man. If I see blue color cards in main deck, I don't feel so good about that deck. Never Lancia till they commit to the board. I mean, you kind of have to do it there, or they're just summoning. Seems like the best players would rather play DB tournaments because it's harder to cheat. Danko in hand, opponent has 5 set, 5 minutes thinking it's so strong to break this board. Ugh, summon Danko, let's go! Plunder, it's worth with the new support. I don't know, I haven't read it. Credit, I guess. What's your favorite deck, inside or outside? Or favorite deck, inside or outside the goal? I don't know. So, dang, well, gotta hate to see it. The normal balance sheet of a revenue account is a credit. Should the ruler banished? So I build on, I got it correct, what do I do? Or what do I get? Yeah, no, I definitely was not the best accountant. I just learned how to read balance sheets when they, like, release them. Because I knew I didn't want to become an accountant. I would never want a job where, like, I work for someone else. Like, that's horrible. You have to pay more in taxes. You have to work the hours that they want you to work, do the work that they want you to do. If I want to work more, I can't because that's just not how it works. So, yeah. I mean, like, if you run a business, like, you just don't pay taxes. And I just don't want to pay taxes. It's crazy. Well, I mean, you still have to pay taxes on, like, certain things. But, like, YouTube? 0. 0. We were never paying taxes off of YouTube. We were just never doing that. Balance sheets easy to do. Yeah, they're just repetitive. Like, after you do it for, like, an hour, it's just like, oh gosh. I guess, like, you could do it on, like, a computer and stuff, but you don't have to do it, like, straight on paper. You gotta love to see it. I could be an accountant, but I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely gotta do what makes you happy, though. For sure. I almost became a cybersecurity person. I was gonna go to college for it, but I just don't like doing it. Like, it's not hard, but I don't like doing it at all. I just want to do it because, like, you made like $160,000 a year, and then you realize it's like, wow, but that takes up so much of your time, effort. You hate doing it. Like, it takes years to get to that position, like 2 years to even get to that, or not 2 years, but 14 months to get to that position, where it's just like, probably just make more money doing something else that I actually enjoy. With, like, higher growth potential, too. Engineering technology major here. Nice, nice. That is for sure a good job. Yeah, like, engineers and stuff, they will just always be needed. Like, anything that, like the future. Like, if your job, like, helps the future, like, your job is just always going to be needed. Like that. That is definitely something that solid. If you wanted to do it for your entire life, you probably just could. Ooh, and they have Trap Trick. Holy, they have Anti-Spell and Prologue. And they already have one dragon engraved. This hand was just crazy. Appliances meta next format? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, they suck right now. I know that. It's the only deck I have in real life. My buddy just gave me the entire deck for free. I'm accounting, financed fixed income quality trader, and I want to go into cybersecurity. Yeah. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I do cybersecurity now, and I'm watching this while I work. Well, yeah, people always think like cybersecurity. I don't know what people think. They think it's like, oh, you sit in a dark room, you gotta like, oh, type. Oh, we're in. I don't know. It's really not like that. Well, I'm just a fireman slash paramedic. And that's still something that's going to be needed forever, though. Well, we don't know that. Maybe eventually they'll just be like fireproof everything, but you know that's it's like the future, you know, like Squidward and like the Chrome world. Maybe that's the future that we'll get to one day. I want to make a Buster Blader deck. What do you think of it? I don't think it's very good, but hey, you know, they're doing pretty good right here with it. If you want to see the deck, boom, there it is. There's Earth Machine if you want to look at it. Boom, screenshot it because I'm clicking off it now. And you can also check out Aerosol TCG. Yeah. Visit his YouTube channel. Shout out to them. It said Ignister maybe, but not. Ignister maybe, but applicant. I can't even talk. Appliancers big trash. Yeah, appliancers do not seem very good right now. I don't know. Support could definitely change stuff though. Like Spiral was really bad, then they got some nice support. Zombie Elder's best deck? Boo! I'm a magician. Or, said magician. More specifically, a cellist, and I think it's a wonderful job, but very hard. I don't know what a cellist is. Is that like... I was like a violinist or something like that. I don't know. I don't know instruments. But fair enough. Fair enough. If you like what you do, it's not really work. I work at an OTS store. Combining my hobby with work is actually great. Can't wait for In Real Life Dueling to come back. Hey, gotta love to hear it. If I was like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals, I would focus on creating content online more than anything. I think it's crazy how like stores don't do that. Like they have the perfect place to do it. They have a place where players are gonna play like every week, and they have like content, like they open boxes and stuff. I think PPG is doing it right. I think every store should copy what PPG is doing. Like seriously, 100%. Like you don't have to like do the pro play tours and all that, but like you gotta think about it. Like YouTube is almost just 100% profit. Like once you get like the camera and the mic, and like you know if you get like editing software or whatever, once you get those, you don't have to pay anymore. And like, you still write those things off. I don't know. And it's like very easy to do, especially if you just like have a camera above it and just like click record, and then when it's done you just post it. Like, it's not that hard to do. Maybe take like 10 minutes worth of work at the beginning, and then once you get used to it, maybe like 5, 3. I mean, I can upload 3 videos in 5 minutes. I can upload them, the description, the title, the thumbnail, write the dueling book, put the ads on the video, put the cards in the video, get it scheduled. I can do 3 videos in 5 minutes on this channel. Obviously, that doesn't include the recording process. Aerosol TCG is a crazy Earth Machine player. I've seen him, for sure. Oh, this is looking pretty good. This is 48. So that's, let's see, that's 10,800. Imagine if I was just that bad. They're poking it right now. They're both poking at each other. GG's. Nice. This player didn't just win this one, they also won the qualifier to get in too. Said, hey. Imagine if they said, hey, you suck. That'd be funny. But GG's, GG's. How did I spell appreciate wrong? Just give it to me. Look up. There you go. Look up Rapangu Nation or Elysium. Yeah. I talked about that at the beginning of the stream, how I said I thought it was like Elisa's or Justin Singh's build. I've been subscribed to Rapangu Nation since January of 2020. I remember we played against each other, and I was like, subscribe to me, and then he was like, only if you subscribe to me, and I was like, weird enough, I'm already subscribed. I just started a TCG player store and a TikTok so I can write off my packs a little. Nice. Gotta love that. No, you're doing it good. You're doing better than 90% of these other stores and stuff, so just know you're already starting ahead. Alright, and with all that being said, I'm going to be getting off here. Said, hey, I lost the winner. Is that good? Hey, I feel like losing to the winner is better than losing to someone who got like second. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder.